What's going on, guys? It's bright and early on a Saturday morning. It's that time of year where they're starting to have like all kinds of good community sales, garage sales, large, big sales where you can really get a lot of good stuff. So that's what we're gonna go check out today. There's actually this place here in Ocala where I live, and most of you probably don't know, but Ocala is the horse capital of the world. We have more horses here per capita than anywhere in the entire world. So it's kind of crazy. But that being said, we have this like menagerie of a place that they just built a few years ago. It's called the World Equestrian Center. You can look it up online if you want to. It's absolutely amazing. But we're gonna go there today because they're actually having a big indoor yard sale. They've never done this before at this location, so I'm hoping it's something that they're gonna do like annually or even more frequently than that. It'd be great. But we're gonna go check it out today because it's like mostly really affluent people go there, and it's like, you know, it's probably the nicest, highest end place in this area all around. So it should be interesting to see what kind of people go there as vendors because you had to pay for a spot. So it could be one of those things where it's really good because people have to pay for a spot. So they're bringing good stuff and they have good quality stuff. But a lot of times what I see when it's this kind of setting is you get more people that are like doing their own crafts and kind of have like the small business kind of vibe, or that because the people had to pay to get in, their prices are a little high. But we don't know until we get there. So we're about to head out. Definitely gonna take some film like around the place to show you guys how cool this place actually is. And I'm really excited to go there for a yard sale because all the things I just said make it have a lot of really good potential. But I gotta get going, so let's get it. So yeah, overall that was a really great experience. I got some good stuff there. I spent most of my money at one booth, and it was cool because I started at one end of the building and I was almost done working my way back to the opposite end of the building. So I think I started at like 8:30 when they opened, and by the time I got to this one booth it was 10 o'clock, and that's where I got most of the great stuff I got today. I did get this cup for my wife. I'll pop up a picture right here and show you. She loves Hocus Pocus. It's her favorite movie, so that was a good scoop. I paid $20 for that, but that was just a cool gift. And then I'll show you guys everything else we got. So I got these boots for $25. The lady had 30 on them, but they're a really good brand. Stetson, and you know, they're known for their cowboy hats more than anything. I didn't even know they made boots, but I looked these up and they resell very well, and I think it's like an $80 or $90 pair of boots there. Now, this was like the big pickup that I was mentioning. I went to that booth later in the day and I got all of these cars. I added up his asking price on each car and it came up to $430. And then I actually paid $80 for this one later. But anyway, let's get to it. For the rest of the cars, his asking price was $430, and I offered him $350, and then he said $400, and I said $380, so we agreed at $380. And these cars are great. Like, these smaller cars are selling for about $59.99 each. These medium cars here are selling for like the $65 to $90 range, and these four cars over here are selling for about $100 each. at least $80 to $120, so we'll average $100 on those 4 cars. And then, you know, there's another $60 car, another $80 car. I picked up this Coca-Cola flatware set for 20 bucks, and it resells for about $50, just more of like a bread and butter item. But I made a deal for all the smaller cars for $380, and then he offered me this big car for $80. This car should sell for like $130 to $160, and I got that later. And then the rest of the cars, as I told you, what they would sell for. So I'm gonna get I'll get my money back. Like I said, this is $100 cars, so I'll make $400 right there. So I'll basically get my money back off those 4 cars, and then all the rest of them will be pure profit. And I picked up this motorcycle jacket for 20 bucks, and it should sell for about 65, 70 bucks. I got a nice tennis racket there, the Wilson X Factor. It should sell for around $60, $65, and I paid $10 for that. So that'll be a really great flip. And I got something really cool I want to show you guys next. All right, so this is one of my favorite pickups in a really long time. I love stuff like this that I can just piece out. So I looked up this set. It's made by Franklin Mint, and I'll show you guys right here. It's Franklin Mint, the official emblems of the world's greatest automobiles. So it says right here, they're embellished with 24 karat gold electric plates, and they're sterling silver. So they actually sell for around $40 to $70 each. I'll even pop up sold comps right here just to show you. And I looked up over the past year, I can use Terapeak product research, which is on eBay if you have a store subscription. It's a tool that you can use, and you can look back at sold comps for over the last 365 days. Over the last 365 days, 3 of these sets sold for around, someone did auction and only got like $800, and the most expensive one sold for around $1,300. So individually, if I sell all 50 of them at $40 each even, that's $2,000. And that's why I decided to piece them out, because it's going to take a couple hours of extra work, but it's so much worth to get an extra $1,000 or $700 out of the set. And a lot of times people are going to want specific ones to add to their collection, or if they're like a silver collector like me, they might just want a car that reminds them of their car, like the Volkswagen or the Aston Martin or something like that. And then we got really good ones like Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, there's Ferrari over here. And for each one, I'm like weighing it to take a picture, because a lot of people, when they're buying silver or sterling, things of that nature, they want to know how many grams it is. So I'm doing that, and then I'm just taking all the pictures, and I'm going to send, there's a page for each one, and I'm going to send the page with the sterling silver bar that it goes with. So the buyer is going to have this little page to go with it. And then I know I could even sell this box too, because it's marked and it's made especially for these. So I know someone will probably pay $100 bill for that box, because this is such a high-end collection. The case alone should sell for around $100. But yeah, this was like the pickup of the year. I mean, I just love stuff like this. I paid the guy $350 cash for this, and like I said, it should be around $2,000 resale. An absolute home run. So as you can see, it was an epic haul. It wasn't that much stuff, but it's just such super quality good stuff that I only spent about $990 there, and some of it was like gifts for my wife and things like that. And I have about $3,000 in resale, and I can list all this stuff in maybe 2 days. But anytime I could just go to that place, it's just a pleasure to go to the World Equestrian Center. It's such a cool spot here. And if you're in the area, definitely go check it out and keep an eye on their Facebook page for like upcoming events and things like that. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a fun one, and I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.